how to get free supercharging for your new or used Tesla. Now, for those of you and myself who lived in the Tesla bubble for a while, that's kind of common knowledge, but we have to remember that there are tons of people who are coming into this brand and this concept of electric cars completely are really unaware really of how things been in the last few years, and so they don't know how to get free supercharging. A few people reached out to me and said, hey, I just bought my Tesla and it doesn't come with free supercharging. Did I miss out on something? And I go, boy, what do you mean referral code? Well, referral code. And they go like, what referral code? And so this video is for those of you guys who are either buying used or a new Tesla and want to know how to get the free supercharging. I'll tell you all about it coming up next. Taking over the world, electrifying the world, E4 Electric! Welcome to E4 Electric, your #1 source of unbiased electric car news and other cool information like this one. Go ahead and click on the subscribe button down there. It's free, so you don't miss anything moving forward. All right, let's talk about the free supercharging. Now, you should know that free supercharging is something that has been changed by Tesla and will continue being changed over the years. At first, everybody had free supercharging for life of the car. Then starting 2018, it wasn't like for the life of the car. It was for the life of your ownership. Then there were limits. It was like $100 credit towards it per year. Then it was like 6 months of free supercharging. Now it's, I believe, 6 months free of supercharging plus 3 more months free of free supercharging if you skip the test drive, and it's only for the life of your ownership of the car. The new owner doesn't get it, right? So things change. So let me tell you how you get it, but you should definitely check with Tesla before you buy your new one. I'll tell you in a second how to get it if you're buying a used one, because that's a whole different story, but everything really is linked to a referral program. Now, I'm not a big fan of referral program, how it works. I think it's kind of weird, and then many times unfair. And like I know I had some of my referrals just bluntly stolen by Tesla employees, and they have no way of policing it, and they're refusing to address it with me. But let me tell you what it is. So basically, what happens is you get your own referral code, and here's mine. It's kind of like a URL, right? And if somebody who you know or somebody who is following you on Instagram, whatever, wants to get free supercharging or whatever perks come at that point of time, they would use this code to buy it on the internet or give this code to their salesperson. Right? And I think that's where things go wrong. The salespeople sometimes do a little switcheroony and, but that way you who is buying is going to get whatever free supercharging deal they have right at that point. Now, you also get one of those URLs, and I'll tell you how to get it in just 1 second. I just want to remind you guys that this show and this channel is sponsored by X-Rack. This is a great solution. This is essentially roof rack for your vehicle hitch. It was made for Model X, but you can use it pretty much with any compatible car. Model X just has the Falcon wing doors, so you can have cargo on top, and this is a great solution for that. But some people choose not to have their roofs, have the cargo products on top of that, and this is a great solution for them as well. Made out of light aluminum, so it doesn't really decrease your range, gas or electric. There's a discount code in the description of this video and free shipping on top of that, so go ahead and grab it so you can save yourselves a few bucks, quite a few actually. Check it out at xrack.us, again in the description of this video. All right, so referral program, and this is what it looks like on your app. You can also have that URL in your app, and you kind of track what you get as prices. Now, again, as a buyer, you use a referral code. Once you get a Tesla, now you can give out that referral code, right? And then you collect prizes. There are different levels, like first, second, third, and up to 5 referrals. You get different prizes. Some of them are not worth anything, like, your pictures will be sent to space and you get a hat. But some of them are worth like $5,000, Powerwall or whatever. So it's kind of uneven. After that, you start earning 2% off of the Founder Edition second generation Roadster, and a lot of YouTubers, excluding myself, have a free one already at this point. But again, back to free supercharging. Make sure to check with Tesla what it is that you get, and get somebody. You can use my referral code. It's always in the description of every video that I have. I don't really promote it, I guess, except for now. or you can get anyone who is a friend of yours who has a referral code, and you will get. But you have to do it before you buy the car. After that, it's a lost cause. Now, what if you're buying a used Tesla Model S or Model X? Now, very recently they added it to Model 3, and Model 3 never really had enough, I believe, free supercharging for life, really. And maybe their premium edition will perform, but when you're approaching somebody who's selling you a used Tesla, you need to figure out which model and which year it is, and then look it up. And most of the time, you can just call a Tesla service center or Tesla ownership hotline and ask them, hey, does this car has a free supercharging full life that's transferable, right? Meaning, like, like you can ask the owner, say, do you have free supercharging? Say, yeah, of course. But the thing is, a lot of times, especially with the newer models, when you transfer it, that ends. You want to make sure that if you really care about free supercharging, you get it a car like mine is 2015. So whoever gets it from me afterwards, and by the way, feel free to inquire because I might be selling mine in a few more months as my lease expires. You will get that free supercharging with the car because it's transferable, because the free supercharging is attached to the car and not the owner. You want to make sure to do that because it is a big deal. I mean, as much as I hate to say it, but some people still use free supercharging on like daily basis or weekly basis as their primary way of charging until we kind of get the structure up and running in apartment complexes and so forth. It is really for traveling. So, but even if you travel, every maybe couple of months or so, long distance traveling, that does make a difference. So make sure to ask your owner, and most importantly, every time, used or new, check with your Tesla service center to make sure that that VIN number, that the car that you're buying, has the free supercharging attached. All right, by the way, let me give a quick shout out to one of my new Patreons, Michael Benson. Thank you so very much for joining my Patreon community. Of course, you have a lot of different perks, like watching me live, all of this videos live and right away. You got to get the kind of first dibs on all of this news. And of course, thank you so much for contributing to, full-time YouTuber like myself, independent. So if you want to contribute, it's as low as $1 a month, literally. Patreon.com/E4Electric. That's where you can, and you can find it in the description of this video. All right, hopefully this makes sense. Hopefully you don't miss out on the free supercharging or whatever goodies Tesla's giving out at that time. If you have any questions, put it in the comment section. Other than that, see you guys next time, and remember to stay charged.